Hello and welcome to the ERwin Data Modeler R8 technical video series. This is History and Notes Overview. In the previous versions of ERwin, you could trace the history of some of the objects and add only a limited number of note entries. This functionality is enhanced in R8. Now you can trace the history of all ERwin objects and enter multiple lines of notes or add multiple note entries. We'll show you how easy it is to enter a note for an object. In this example, we'll enter a note for a column. Right-click the column to open its editor. Object history information and user notes are both consolidated into one tab, the Notes tab. The Notes tab is also packed with more features such as sorting, filtering, adding, and editing notes. The Event column gives details of the history events for the object generated by ERwin. The Comment column displays any comment you have entered for the object. Select the checkbox in the Inherit column if you want the note to be inherited by objects that this object owns. The Date Created and Date Modified columns give you details of when the object was created and when it was modified, respectively. Similarly, the Created By and Modified By columns give details of the user who created or modified the object. You can sort the events based on one of these options. Using the Filter option, you can choose to view either only the history events, only user notes, or both. In this example, select History Only to view only the event history. In this example, select Notes Only to view only the notes added by users. Here we'll click New to add a new note. The Notes editor opens, where you can type a note. When you have finished entering the note, click Close to save the note and return to the object editor. Here is the note you just added. For tracking model object history, use the History Options tab in the Model Editor. Right-click a model in the Model Explorer and select Properties. The Model Editor opens. Click the History Options tab to define the events and objects for which you want to track history. History objects are ERwin objects, and history events are user actions for which you want to trace history. Select the options you require and click Close to save the changes. The History and Notes functionalities were combined and enhanced to provide modelers with a comprehensive chronology of product-generated events and user-developed commentary.